Assalamu alaikum dear students. Till now we have completed all the lessons of first term, and now we are going to start the revision of all the lessons. Okay, so today we are going to take the revision of first unit, that is the geometrical constructions. Okay, so in geometrical constructions we have seen some basic constructions, like first of all let's see how to draw an angle. Okay, if someone asked you to draw an angle of 30 degree, then how will you draw? See, there are two 30 in your protractor. This is your protractor, and someone tells you or asks you to draw an angle of 30 degree, then you will see that here is also a 30 degree, and here is also 30 degree. Then which 30 will you choose? Let's see. If this is your starting point, suppose this is your starting point, and if you are drawing from this side, okay, so if you start counting from here, this is your starting point, and you start from this arm, okay, then you start counting like 10, 20, then 30. Okay, so this will be your angle of 30 degree. Okay, at that time when you are choosing this as the starting arm, then you will start counting from this point. Okay, 10, 20, 30. Okay, so at that point, or at in that situation, this 30 will be considered. Okay, if this is your starting point and you are starting from this arm, okay, then you start counting from this side. Okay, 10, 20, 30. So this will be your 30 degree. In other case, you can also take this 30, but the only case is if you start counting from this side. Okay, your arrow is this side or your starting arm is this side. Okay, then you will start counting from here. This is 0, 10, 20, 30. In that case the angle will be like this. Okay, if you start counting this side, then your angle will be this 30 degree. Okay, if you start from this side and you take this 30, then in that case this angle will not be 30, this will become 150 degree. Okay, I hope you have understood how to make an angle. Okay, let's see how to draw the angle bisectors. Actually, angle bisector is the line that bisects or that cuts the angle into two equal parts. For example, if this is your angle of 40 degree, then angle bisector is a line which divides this angle into two equal parts. Okay, that is, if the angle was initially 40 degree, then this line angle bisector will divide it into two equal parts, 20 degree and 20 degree. Okay, clear? Now let's see how to draw the angle bisector. Okay, suppose if any angle is given to you, this is angle ABC, it is given to you, and someone tells you to draw the angle bisector of it, then first of all we will make we will take a small distance in our compass. Okay, very small distance in our compass, and make two arcs on the two arms of this angle, one arc on this arm and one arc on this arm using the compass. Okay, after that we will take the fixed point of the compass on this point. Okay, on this point, and make one arc on the middle. Then we will take the fixed end on this arm and make one arc which is cutting this arm. Okay, which is cutting this arc. Then we will join this point with this angle. Okay, so this line will become the angle bisector of this angle ABC. Okay, now let's see how to draw the perpendicular bisector. If any line segment is given to you, for example this is a line segment AB and it is given to you of 4 centimeter, and you have to draw the angle or the perpendicular bisector of this segment AB. Okay, the perpendicular bisector is simply a line which divides the given segment into two equal parts and the perpendicular to it. Okay, It means that if we are drawing the perpendicular bisector of segment AB, which is of 4 cm, then this perpendicular bisector will divide AB into two equal parts, that is of 2 cm and 2 cm, and this line is perpendicular to the segment AB. Okay, clear? Now let's see how to draw this perpendicular bisector. Suppose this segment AB is of 4 cm given to you. Then first of all we will make the segment AB of 4 cm using ruler, and we will take a compass and take more than half distance, more than half distance in your compass, and make one arc in the upper side and one arc in the below side. Okay, after that we will take a fixed end of the compass on this point B and make one arc above and one arc below, cutting the previous arcs. Okay, clear? What we have done, first we have take the fixed end at the point A and make one arc above and one arc below. Then we have take the fixed point at the fixed end of the compass at the point B and make one arc above and one arc below. Now we will join these 2 points. Okay, we will join these 2 points. Then this line is the perpendicular bisector of segment AB. If we measure the lengths of these two, then this will be 2 cm and this will be 2 cm. It means that this is the perpendicular bisector which divides the segment AB into two equal parts, that is of 2 cm and 2 cm. Okay, clear? Next we have seen that how to draw the triangle. Okay, how to draw the triangle. Different types of drawing the triangles we have learned. The first type, if 3 sides of a triangle are given to you. If in the triangle ABC, suppose AB, side AB, length of side AB is 4 cm, length of side BC is 5 cm, and length of side AC is 3 cm. These 3 sides of a triangle are given to you. Then how to draw the triangle? Okay, so first of all we will take the biggest side or the largest side. Here the largest side is BC, so we will take BC as the base of the triangle. Okay, first of all we will draw the side BC using the ruler. This is of 5 cm. Then side AB is 4 cm. We will take a distance of 4 cm in your compass. Okay, in your compass we will take a distance of 4 cm and make one arc. Okay, then this was BC. After that we will take a distance of 3 cm in the compass and make one arc from C. Okay, then we will join the point of intersection to point B and C. Okay, this was the point A. Okay, this was 4 cm and this was 3 cm. In this way we will draw the triangle if 3 sides are given. Okay, the next thing that we have seen, that if 2 sides and one angle of a triangle are given, then how to draw the triangle. Suppose in the triangle ABC, if AB is given as 5 cm and BC is given as 6 cm and angle B is equal to 30 degree. We will make a rough figure of triangle ABC. This triangle ABC, this BC is as 6 cm, AB is 5 cm, and this angle B is 30 degree. We will draw the rough figure like this. And how will we draw? We will draw, first of all we will make an angle of 30 degree. Okay, I have already taught you how to draw an angle of 30 degree. This is your angle of 30 degree, and then we will take a distance of 6 cm in the compass and make one arc on this side. This is the point B and this 6 cm is BC, and then we will take a distance of 5 cm on and make an arc on this side. Okay, and this is the point A. This is of 5 cm. then we will join these 2 points like this. Okay, so this is the required triangle ABC. Okay, after that we have seen how to draw the triangle if 2 angles are given and one side is given. 2 angles and one side. Okay, so first of all we will draw the rough figure of triangle ABC. This is AB 6 cm, AB, and angle A is 30 degree, angle B is 60 degree. Okay, we will always make the angles at the base side. Okay, we will always make the angles on the base side. Okay, so first of all we will draw the base AB 6 cm using the ruler. Now using the protractor we will make one angle of 30 degree. This is AB. We will make one angle of 30 degree from A and one angle of 60 degree from B, and we will extend these 2 rays until they meet. जब तक ये मिलते नहीं, जब तक कि हम इसको extend करेंगे आगे. The point of meeting is named as the point C. Okay, so this is the required triangle ABC. So how we have drawn? First of all we will make the base AB. Then angle A is given as 30 degree, we have drawn using the protractor. Then angle B is given as 60 degree, we have drawn using the protractor. Okay, and we will join these 2 rays. We have joined these 2 rays. Okay, in this way we will draw the angle triangle ABC. Okay, the fourth type is to construct a triangle is if hypotenuse is given and one side is given. Okay, hypotenuse and one side is given. If hypotenuse and one side is given, suppose in the triangle ABC, if AC is the hypotenuse which is given as 9 cm and BC is one of its side of right angle triangle and which is 4 cm. We all know that in a right angled triangle one angle is of 90 degree. Okay, one angle is of 90 degree. So first of all we will make an angle of 90 degree using the protractor. Okay, this angle is of 90 degree. Here AC is of 9 cm, AC is the hypotenuse, and BC is 4 cm. So first of all we will make the base BC. Okay, this is of 4 cm and hypotenuse AC is of 9 cm. So we will take a distance of 9 cm in the compass and make one arc from the point C on this arm. Okay, and then we will join these 2 points. Okay, so this is the required triangle ABC. Why we have taken BC as the base? We know that AC is the hypotenuse, so we generally don't take hypotenuse at the base side. We take base BC. We take base as BC. One side of a right angle triangle was given, so we have taken 4 cm at the base. Then this was the side BC and hypotenuse 9 cm was given, so we have taken a distance of 9 cm in the compass and make one arc on this arm of the triangle. Okay, and we have joined these 2 points. Okay, now I am giving some questions to you for homework. Just try these questions. These are some questions given to you. The first question is, in the triangle ABC the measurement of angle B is 30, angle C is 45 degree and the side BC is given as 6 cm. Here 2 angles and one side is given and you have to draw the triangle ABC. Okay, so this is the homework. Just try of your own in your notebook. Okay, the second question is, in the triangle ABC the side AB is given as 3 cm, side BC is 4 cm and side AC is 5 cm. Here all the 3 sides of a triangle are given to you and you have to draw the triangle ABC. Okay, the third question is, in the triangle ABC side AB is 5 cm, side BC is 4.5 cm and you have to, and angle B is given as 60 degree. Okay, so here the 2 sides AB and BC are given and one angle B is given as 60 degree and you have to draw the triangle ABC. Okay, so just try it of your own in your notebook. Okay, Otherwise I will provide the PDF of these solutions in your WhatsApp group. Okay, just try it by your own. The next topic that we have seen is the congruence of segment. Okay, two segments, these are segment AB and segment PQ. These are said to be congruent if and only if their lengths are equal. If AB is 4 centimeter, then segment AB will be congruent to AB if and only if its length is also 4 centimeter. Okay, so two segments are congruent if their lengths are equal. Okay, we can also we can also check them by using the divider. Okay, we can check their distance by divider also, by taking the two fixed point on this segment AB, and then then we don't change the distance and put that divider on segment PQ. If both the lengths are equal, then we say that the segment AB and PQ are congruent, and we generally denote the congruent by this symbol, this equal to and this tilde over that. This is segment AB is congruent to segment PQ. Okay, the next thing that we have seen is the congruence of angles. Two angles are said to be congruent if their measures are equal. Okay, here some figures are given to you. Angle ABC is 35, angle NIT is 90 degree, angle PTQ is 100 degree, angle SPM is 35, angle RTS is 100 degree, angle SRI is 90 degree. We have to find out which angles are congruent. Here angle SRI is also 90 degree, angle NIT is also 90 degree. It means that angle NRI is congruent to angle SRI. Angle NIT is congruent to angle SRI. Right. Here angle ABC is 35 degree and angle SPM is also 35 degree. It means that angle ABC is congruent to angle SPM. Okay. Also here PTQ is 100 degree and RTS is 100 degree. It means that RTS is congruent to PTQ, or PTQ, angle PTQ is congruent to angle RTS. Okay, I hope you have understood the concept of congruence of angles if their measures are equal. Here NTQ is not congruent to SPM, NTQ is not congruent to RTS, but NIT is congruent to SRI. Okay, because the measures of NIT is also 90 degree and the measures of SRI is also 90 degree. So these both are congruent. Angle PTQ is congruent to angle RTS. Likewise, angle ABC is congruent to angle SPM. Okay. Now we have seen the congruence of circles. Two circles are said to be congruent if their radius are equal. Here the radius is 1 centimeter. Here the radius is 2 centimeter. So these two are not congruent to each other. Here the radius is 1 centimeter. It means that the radius of this figure C and this figure A are same, 1 centimeter. It means that this circle is congruent to this circle, that is C. Okay. Now it means that this circle is congruent to this circle. These two circles are congruent of each other. Okay. Also this is 2 centimeter, this is 1.3 centimeter, means they are not congruent to each other. Okay, so two circles are congruent if and only if their radius are equal. Okay, so here we have taken all the revision of the first unit. In the second lecture we will inshallah see the revision of second unit. Okay, Allah Hafiz.